Hello everybody, you are going to hear me say hello again in the next clip, but I forgot to do something, so this is going to be first, and then you're going to hear me say hello and my more formal intro again at the beginning. I do apologize. So, root vegetables. With the premium expansion, new types of root vegetables enter the farming simulator. Besides potatoes and sugar beets, it is now possible to grow carrots, parsnips, and red beet, creating ridges. Before sowing the new crop varieties, it is now possible to create ridges with the Grimmy GF800 ridging equipment. This new step not only makes the vegetable field look more realistic, but also adds a fertilizer state. And also, as you will see later on in the video, by creating the ridge markers, and this is not said in here, creating the ridge markers almost doubles their yield. The cultivation itself, as with previous root crops, requires specialized seeding and harvesting equipment. With Convertland's precision planters, the seeds can be planted directly into the ridges. Unlike before, the planting rows can realistically be laid out in straight rows and at 90 angle to each other. Harvesting is done with a tractor in combination with specialized equipment. A self-propelled harvester is also available. For this, a higher budget is necessary, but it has an advantage of higher working width. After harvesting, the products can either be sold or processed in one of the factories. And in the next 2 or 3 videos after this, we are going to be going over those factories. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to go over everything you need to know about carrots, parsnips, and red beets. So, here's what we're going to do. I am going to show everything from start to finish of one crop in video. Then I'm going to go ahead and do everything for the other 2 off video, and then after that I'm going to come back in and we are going to go over how much they yielded. So first off, actually off screen already, I have cultivated, stone picked, fertilized, and limed all 3 of these fields we're going to use, and the fields are 3 fields as close to the same size as I could get them. So first thing you have to do after you do all that is make ridge markers. Now, one thing about making ridge markers, if you make ridge markers before you plant, when you plant, you will get a fertilizer stage. So if you do what I did and fertilize, then lime, then do your ridge markers, when you plant, there's your second fertilizer stage. So I will see you after we are done making the ridge markers. When we're done to plant, I am going to be time-lapsing a lot of this, but after each stage, I will come back in and talk about the next stage. So, that made sense. I'm going to do ridge markers now that I talked about it, and then we will come back in after I'm done with the ridge markers, talk about planting. We'll plant, and then after I'm done planting, I'm going to fast forward to harvest. And then we are going to talk about harvest, and then we'll harvest. Now, harvesting I have a lot to show. So, it's gonna be about 5 different harvesters, I think it is, to show. So, buckle in, get some snacks, enjoy. We have the ridge markers done on this field. Now it is time to plant. So, we're gonna do carrots in this field. As you can see, we are starting with the total capacity on this planter is 32 liters. So, let's see how many liters we have left when we're done with this field. And that will tell us the yield, the seed consumption. I think it's pretty low though. seeds went down from 32 to 26.7. I will talk more about that at the end. I am going to have a document. I am going to calculate the differences. I am going to have the yield. So, I will see you guys when it's time to harvest. I'm going to go ahead, get the ridge markers done on our field, get the red beets and parsnips planted. So, I will see you when it's time to harvest. When you're making ridges, you want to make them all the same direction, because you're going to want to plant the same direction you're making your ridges. Another thing I've noticed, this field is fertilized right now. It's not planted. I fertilized before I planted. Now, these two fields, which are planted, are showing 0 fertilization. So you do not want to fertilize before you plant, is what I'm getting from this. Now, alright, so we take this one, it's planted in carrots. What if we open this up and try to fertilize again? What happens? Anything? 0% fertilized and 0% fertilized. So, what I get from that is you do not want to fertilize before you plant. Now, I fertilized before I did the ridge markers. I wonder if you fertilized after you did the ridge markers and then planted, if that would work. I think I will test that off recording and I will let you know if that works. Okay, here's what you have to do with fertilizer. On 73, 76, and 77, I fertilized before I did the ridge markers. As you can see here, it took the fertilizer away when I planted. That's a no-no. Do not do that. Here's what you do. You create your ridge markers, fertilize, and then plant, and you get your 2 fertilizer stages right there. As you can see, this is fertilized. This right here is where I've planted, and it's giving it its second stage. Growing. It's its second stage. So, do not fertilize before you make the ridge markers. You want to make the ridge markers and then fertilize and then plant, and there's your 2 growth stages. It is time to harvest. So, we are going to show you the harvest on a carrot field. And for harvest, some of these crops require you to follow along as they harvest because they don't have an internal capacity. So, I need to go get a couple trailers set up. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. There are 2 of these planters that you need a worker for. And then the other 3 you can do yourself. We're gonna do this on the carrot field. That's parsnips. Yeah, carrot field should be this one. Right here. And another thing. Now, if you use crop destruction, once they are ready to harvest, Giants has turned off crop destruction. But any of the growing stages, crop destruction is there. It is only turned off once they are ready to harvest. The only time crop destruction is turned off. I personally don't play with crop destruction, so I have it off. If I were to turn this on and drive on this field, it will not ruin. Now, you guys know I typically don't hire workers, but to show off these first 2 harvesters, I have to. But I'll be back. We are going to go ahead, hire a worker. Let's get into our truck. And get ready to follow. The worker will not start harvesting until you are over here. Come on, go. Right here. Which, I can show you the animations better on the one that I can do myself. So we'll show you the animation coming from the conveyor on one of the 3 that I can do myself. We're gonna let this guy go a row. We're gonna fire. We've got 5 of these things to go through. I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, let's go ahead, fire this worker. Let's take this one back, hook up to the second one that needs a worker, and the last one that needs a worker. Do a row of that, and then the other ones we'll do a couple more rows because they're gonna be easier. Okay, that one can go there. And I have 3 different types of auto load trailers over here. We will get to that after harvest. I believe the other one that needs a worker is this guy right here. Yes. Now, that one we just used was a 1 row. What about that guy? No, I don't remember if that guy actually has a capacity or not. We'll have to check it out. But I know this one for sure doesn't. So, we're gonna send this guy off. See if we can get him lined up. I believe this guy will do 2 rows. So, hire worker. We're gonna have to get the truck moved, which I think I just got stuck. Yeah. Hopefully this is close enough, the worker will start going. What? Dismiss for a moment. Lower, turn on. Higher. Now, you should be able to follow. Now, on these ones that require workers, you want to make sure that you stay up with them. Because every time you go away from them and there's not a trailer there, the crop just goes to the ground and it's gone forever. You will lose crop. This guy does 2 rows at a time. Alright, we're gonna fire. Dismiss. Let it finish dropping the carrots. And we're done with this guy. Turn off. Come on. Conveyor was hitting the pipe on the semi. Okay. Now. Third guy kinda got messed up, so we'll just do that. I don't remember if this one has a capacity or not. Yes, it does. So, this guy right here, the D-Wolf GBC, does have a capacity. How much? I don't remember, but we will find out here. Also, I think this guy only does 1 row. That's the wrong crop. This is what we want. Okay, let's see here. We're already 17% full on this guy. So it does have a capacity. I don't think it's a big one. And it only does one row. So, after that pass, we are at 2,507 liters of carrots in here. That is 45%. So, looks like it's only gonna be able to do about... Oh, wait. This guy can do 2. Actually, no, it's not. It's only doing 1. But there it's doing 2. So you have to be right on and it will do 2. If you're not, it only does 1. We're going to do another pass on here just because I want to see 55,000 liters is the capacity on this one. Okay. Pipe out. Oh, into the trailer, and we're done with this one. We still have 3 more to go over, so there's actually 6 harvesters for these root crops. Okay. These next 2 require boxes to work. We're gonna do the smaller one, and then we'll do the big one, and then we'll do the biggest guy. After we're done showing off, I don't know, a row or so of each of these, however many we need to fill the boxes, that's all we're doing on these ones. Then we'll do the big one, row or 2, whatever, the big one. And then I am gonna do the rest off screen. That's gonna be a few minutes still. Now, these boxes are why you see 3 different auto load trailers sitting over there. I think these are 1,000 liters. We'll see in a few minutes. Maybe they're 2,000 liters. Yeah, they gotta be 2,000 liters each. Yep, 50% gives 1,000 liters, so these are 2,000 liters each. Now, can I get, how many rows can I get with this? 2 if I'm lined up right. You have to be perfectly lined up though. Okay, now, you can unload these anywhere, but for being able to collect them all in the same spot, we're gonna go ahead and unload bots. With a lower implement? Okay, so the implement has to be lowered for you to drop. Okay, that's the small one. Now, the last one we need a tractor for is one you also need boxes for, but instead of only one box, this one does 4. Push the run button. Low, turn on. Alrighty. Let's go. Now, I want to show you guys these coming out of the conveyor. Look at that. That is so cool. Now, I wonder if this auto changes the boxes, or if we have to do that manually. It's another thing I'm interested in. It looks like it's gonna do it automatically. I don't see, and I see is unload bots. Nothing to change bots. And we're over 2,000 liters and it's only 26%. So yeah, it will automatically change the box for you. That's awesome. I am getting 2 rows with this one also, but I have to be perfect. You have to be like perfectly lined up. If you veer off at all, it will only do 1 row, it won't do 2. But also, I find that I have not had to really correct much. Once you get it lined up, these things are running pretty straight on the line. I mean, a couple times, but not bad. So this setup should give you 2,000 liters you can do at a time with this. Two times 4 is 8. Or 2 times... Yeah. 2 times 4 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. We are not going to get down another pass, but that is fine. And the next one we are gonna do is self-propelled. I like these boxes. These things are cool. Unload. But with that being said, before we show off the last one, I am going to unhook the truck from there for now. And then I am going to hook up to each one of these auto loads one at a time, see if they work. Now, I don't think, unfortunately, all these auto loads, except for the container auto load, if it works, are PC only. No, I don't think I have any all-platform auto loads on here. I wonder if this is our auto load. What? Hold up. I did not see those in here. If we go to tools and go to low boys. Oh, those are platinum. That's why. Probably not then. So no, I don't have any console friendly. This is UAL. Let's see if UAL loads these up. The one possible one, if it works, would be the container auto load. That is console friendly. That is a all platform. Okay, they load up on UAL. Okay, universal auto load works. What is the next one? What do we got here? This is a pallet. So, they don't work with that configuration, but do they work with any? Hey, the A pallet script might see a... There's also a possibility that we're gonna see a update to a pallet to be able to both of these, but as of right now, a pallet does not work. If that changes, I will let you know. You guys know in a Twitch stream, or maybe I'll do a video. I'll let you know somehow if that changes. And I'm doubting that this last one is gonna work either, but we will try it. And unfortunately, neither does the container trailers. So, out of the stuff I have, the only auto load that works that I can see right now is universal auto load. Now, if anyone knows of a console-friendly trailer that works, or again, if I find one, I will let you know. But if there's anyone out there that does know of one, feel free to let me know in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, this one, is the widest. This is a 3 meter. What? I thought this was, I thought this one had a capacity. No, it doesn't. Alright, hire worker. You don't have to hold on a minute, worker, though. I gotta get my truck set back up. So, honestly, for me, someone who doesn't like to use workers, this guy that holds 4 boxes is probably what I'm gonna gravitate to. At least until I edit something that actually has a capacity. As long as the fill types are unlocked, I can probably honestly edit something, a mod, a root crop mod too. But I won't do that. 1, I will do that only for personal use. And 2, I only do that if I can do it without cracking a DLC. Because I will not crack a DLC. What do I would do? Edit that out of video. Okay. Come on, worker, go. I am right here. Go. Are you mental? Worker? There you go. Go. I stopped so that you didn't. Alright, you guys get the point. I think I have showed off. I think I have showed off enough of this on video. I am going to go ahead, switch back to the other one with the boxes, and do it that way because I can't stand workers. They frustrate me. I'd rather just do it myself, so I am going to get everything harvested. I am going to also exit out and add in time-saving stats check so it's easier to see how many liters of everything I have with the boxes. And I will see you guys when everything is harvested and I have some stats for you. Alright, over the last couple of hours, I have harvested everything and I have done some statistics for you. So, we are going to go over this and I am going to try and put all these statistics up on the screen somewhere for you so that you can see what I'm reading. Okay, we are going to go down the list starting with carrots. I planted carrots on field 77. Seed usage on this field for carrots was 5.83. Yield. This is where it gets interesting because I did this twice. I prepared the field the same way except for one thing. I did one time with ridge markers and one time without. The one with ridge markers got 94,973 liters. The one without ridge markers only got 62,138 liters. So it is beneficial to use ridge markers, and that goes across the board for all three crops. How many months to grow is 4 months. Max price on easy is $605. Max price on normal is $363. Max price on hard is $201. Parsnips were on field 76. Seed usage was 6.73 liters. Yield with ridges was 101,061. The yield without ridge markers was only 64,398. Again, 4 months to grow. Max price on easy $601. Max price on normal $360. Max price on hard $200. Red beets were on field 73. This was the one that by far used the most seed. This used 25.5 liters of seed. Yield with ridges was 81,064. Yield without ridges was only 50,665. How many months it took to grow was 4. Max price on easy was $559. Max price on normal is $335. Max price on hard is $186. Well, that is what I believe what I have found over many hours today working on this video. Everything you need to know about red beet, carrots, and parsnips. Like I said, in the next 3 probably, I'm going to probably do the one for each factory. We're going to go over the factory videos. Those are going to be the factory videos. So, if you enjoyed, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And since I almost said it, my Twitch link is in the description below. If you have not followed me on Twitch, do so. On Thursday, I will be streaming more of the Zelanka. There will not be a Throwback Thursday this week on Twitch, but I will also have a Throwback Thursday video on YouTube here on YouTube along with my Zelanka stuff. So with that, I will see you all later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.